After seeing leaked prototypes online, fans were eagerly anticipating the release of Alternators Sunstreaker. Little did they know, Hasbro had other plans in store. T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978 reviewing Transformers Alternators Dodge Viper Sports Coupe Edition Dead End. Here's a nice illustration of Dead End right here. This is after Hasbro started using illustrated packaging again and not just a toy. But here's the obligatory product shot right there. Here's this right here. Here's that stuff right there, that stuff right there, that. The car image. And here's the cross sale. No, this yellow Trax was never released as an alternator in the US. Fans bitched, and Hasbro actually listened because they were really listening to us back then and interacting. Not saying they've stopped now, but they were really interacting with us back then. But anywho, here is Dead End. And he is a sexy Dodge Viper. Look at that. Pretty freaking awesome. He's pretty much like Nemesis Sunstreaker due to the color scheme right there. But I really love this color scheme, and it made me not mind so much that it wasn't Sunstreaker anymore. You can see his gas cap right there. You can see Dodge Viper right here. You can see all this back there. Man, it just looks really nice. Open the doors up. You can see the interior a bit right there. I believe the steering wheel is made out of a super duper almost rubber material, so it's soft. It does turn, but it's really soft. There's a detail right there. Stick shift and a cup holder and all that. Is it painted? It looks painted a little bit, but there you go with that. The way it's molded, it looks like the trunk opens, but it doesn't. And it does have the steering gimmick right here, where you turn one wheel, the other wheel moves. This hood, I was never able to get this hood to shut. It should peg down because I believe there's some peg holes, and I believe they changed this where it doesn't really open up like this, but I'm not sure. But you can see right here, it does have peg holes right there, and these are supposed to peg into that, but that never really worked. But there's the Dodge Viper engine right there. Transformation. It really isn't all that difficult on this guy. Pretty much, I always open the doors up on all the alternators. Open the hood, get the gun out. You're supposed to just lift up on this, bring all that back. Go ahead and stretch the arms. Get them like that. What do I want to do? Pull this from the front. Go ahead and separate the front of the car. Bring down what will be the legs. Or start bringing them down anyway. Bring this down. Pull out this heel spur. Bring the foot down. Push this up in there. Shut that. Turn the foot around. Same stuff over here. Turn the foot around. Go ahead and, while this windshield is out of the way, rotate the entire waist. Some of this we're going to have to figure out a little bit later. Bring the arms down like this. Bring the chest down. Or actually, bring the steering wheel down first, then the chest, then this. Go ahead and bring the head down. Rotate the arms down like this, or the door I should say, beside the arms. Put this into here and just basically set that on his back. There is a ton of kibble, which isn't new for alternators if you've been watching my other alternator reviews. Rotate the ankles over to the side like this a bit. And pretty much, he's transformed. I feel like maybe there might be something a little bit wrong, or something seems a bit off to me, but let me check over things. Hold on. No, I have it right. I was feeling like the gut wasn't right, but this is it. I haven't played with this toy in a minute, but I used to love it. I definitely loved the face, even though it's like an evil Sunstreaker. You can see the molding right there, which is cool. It's on a ball joint. It only looks up that much and down that much. But he doesn't have much of an abdomen because he has this windshield gut. I could have swore like lift it up or something a little bit more than this. And you saw a little bit more of the crotch, but I guess I'm wrong. It does have a bit of a waist rotation, but of course it pushes the crotch, the gut out. And yeah, looking at this, I'm not liking that. I wish the gut could go up higher, but it can't. The main thing that was bad about the Viper mold were the legs. Let me zoom back out. The legs can only kick forward that much, and can kick back that much, which is nothing at all. The knees technically bend about that much, but you could move it around and get that much bend out of it, but what's the use, because you can't kick the legs forward. And that always drove me up the wall, because I love posing toys. I'm pretty sure you've heard me talk about that, and it is very difficult to get these things in a good pose when the legs barely move. Now the arms fare a little bit better because he has a swivel right there. They can rotate out that much. It does have bicep swivel. Can go down and all the way back. Can hinge in right here. The wrist can hinge in. The wrist rotates. The hand opens up. These 3 fingers and the index finger also opens up. And why can it do that? Because you can take the engine, pull that forward, put this gun into his hand, and close the fingers around it. They do not peg in anywhere. And here's what you're working with this. Now, I do remember this guy being one of my favorite ones, but much like a ton of the other ones I reviewed, he has not aged well. He has a big giant backpack and a hood hanging off his butt. I try to hinge it up like this so it can be kind of out of the way, but yeah. You can do different things with the wings right here, or the door wings, depending on how you turn it. You can get the doors behind his arm if you wanted that type of look right there. But I'd just rather do the whole side swipe thing and have it on the arms. And to let you know, if you can't tell, the forearms right here are painted. Of course, you can see that the other painted details right here. But yeah. Ugh, this thing is a mess. It does look good. I'm going to try to get a good pose. Hold on. I tried, I swear I did, but this thing is lacking in the articulation department. And the kibble is just a wreck. I definitely hate this because it just makes this windshield hangs down way too much. But I didn't go into the ankle articulation. It does have ankle pivot, which is nice for wide-legged stances, but the feet can't really... It can hinge forward a little bit and a little tiniest of bit back, but that don't really help it because the knees suck. So, oh boy, these things haven't aged well. I'm sorry, people who love these. Back in 2004, alternators were our masterpiece figures, so here's what you were working with as far as height-wise with Masterpiece Optimus Prime or 20th Anniversary Optimus Prime. I believe MPP10 is the height of this Optimus Prime right here. So if you wanted to get some bigger Autobots that are somewhat G1 accurate with him, you could go this route of getting alternators, but man, alternators have not aged well at all. So, sheesh. That's why the price finally dropped on a lot of these dudes. And he has an awesome looking car mode, and they are a cool little novelty being a model car that transforms into a robot, but I seriously can't recommend you go out and spend good money on them. If you can find them for like $30 or less, maybe I say maybe get them. It does have an awesome color scheme, I guess, but oh boy, is it not fun to play with in robot mode. But anyway, if you like this video, give that video a look at and check this video right there, and of course click the thumbs up button. That's what I meant to say, but I didn't because I must be sleepy right now. But anyway, share, comment, subscribe. I would love it if you did those things. T-Man978 out of here. And he is a sexy dead Dodge. Why can't my mouth work? Oh.